Artificial intelligence has brought about remarkable announcements in various industries, making our lives easier and more efficient. But what if I told you that the same technology is being weaponized by cyber criminals, posing unprecedented risk to our cybersecurity? Today, we delve into a topic that demands our attention: the growing threat of artificial intelligence in the hands of those who seek to exploit it. Join me as we explore the four main ways AI is being harnessed to threaten our digital security. Brace yourself for eye-opening insights and discover how we can counter these evolving dangers. Welcome to Rock Cybersecurity. Hello everyone! Before we begin, please, if you enjoy this cybersecurity content and the security content that I keep putting on this beautiful channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But let's get into it. As I said, we're going to talk about the four main ways artificial intelligence is being used to attack our cybersecurity. Number one, adversarial machine learning. AML, or adversarial machine learning, which is very hard to say, so I'm going to pronounce it AML from now on, is a type of attack where an attacker manipulates the training data or model to produce inaccurate results. This could lead to attackers bypassing security mechanisms such as malware detection or intrusion detection systems by crafting adversarial samples that are designed to evade the detection mechanisms. So what it technically does, it produces this data that will pass as true data or non-malicious data or expected data pretty much for all these detection systems. So the detection system obviously won't catch it and nothing will flag out. This machine learning has significant impact for cybersecurity as it highlights the need to develop robust defenses against sophisticated attacks. This machine learning way of attacking the cybersecurity can even impact all of the AI systems that we have in place nowadays. It can impact the future development of like biometric systems, of autonomous vehicles, which is a big thing right now, and it's been for a very long time, and technology is very slowly evolving, but it is getting there. Now, it's not just malware detection, it's not just the fancy tools that cybersecurity professionals use it. It can impact you and me on a day-to-day basis.
So there are essentially two main stages at which an adversary can try to attack a machine learning system. There is a moment before deployment, in which case the adversary tampers with the learning process. And this is commonly referred to as a poisoning attack. And there is a stage after the deployment where the adversary can target like a large number of different objectives. And those objectives varies from just inducing a misclassification for a specific data instance, and we call that an evasion attack, to something like inferring characteristics about the training set classes, in which case we talk about model inversion.
Number two, AI-based malware. Malware authors are increasing using AI and machine learning techniques, like we've discussed before as well. These are all kind of interlinking each other to create more sophisticated and evasive malware. So they're even developing malware through AI and machine learning. These techniques can be used to bypass traditional signature-based antivirus program by altering the malware code at runtime or using polymorphic techniques to generate new variants that are difficult to detect. I've just said a bunch of big words, but what it technically means is these malware systems are using AI and machine learning to learn how, just for example, antivirus programs function and configure that malware to kind of evade these detection system and like end to the point where like it just invades the system at the deeper level and at the deeper level. And it's harder and harder and harder to detect these things, because AI has been used to create this piece of malware. I found so many resources saying that AI-based malware needs AI-based solutions. We can't fight this type of attack with normal tools that we've had so far. We need new and improved solutions. Such malware leverages AI techniques to evade detection, as I said, automate attacks, and adapt over time. And that's one of the most scariest things. It adapts based on the system that interacts with, it figures out how they work, and then they just slightly pass them. Just very nice and casually. They have no problem of invading your system and lying to you in the process. Cool. Not cool. As a result, there is an increased need for AI-driven cybersecurity solution that can effectively detect, mitigate, and respond to these sophisticated threats. The way that all these AI-based malware tools, because they're also tools, and all this malware, the way this malware works, we need to teach our AI and our machine learning to also learn as they go to be able to defend our system. We can't be a reactive cybersecurity environment anymore. We need to be proactive. We need to learn as we go and learn really, really, really fast. And as humans, we can't really do that. So why not leverage these AI systems that are already being used for bad things to protect us against all these bad things? Now, let's move on to number 3, AI-based social engineering attacks. Now, attackers can use AI to generate more convincing phishing emails or spear phishing attacks or social media messages. I know, scary. Using AI and machine learning algorithms, attackers can analyze a victim's behavior and tailor the messages to appear more authentic and persuasive, increasing the likelihood of a victim clicking on a malicious link or disclosing sensitive information. Imagine you're getting a message from a random person on Facebook, which is technically a bot because it's AI writing all of that, or is somebody behind that AI doing it, so it's like a semi-bot. But even behind bots there are people. And you get really, really specific information about the place that you live in, like the people that you know. These AI systems are developed at such a massive scale where they're even capable of analyzing massive amounts of data, including social media profiles, and they can personalize amazingly convincing phishing emails. This increases the chances of tricking a higher percentage of recipients into divulging sensitive information or by clicking on malicious links. We've all seen the Amazon links. We've all seen the Amazon phishing emails that they come around. But what if that Amazon link is not an actual Amazon link? It's somebody that looks like it's one of your friends, because you already have their email, so it looks very similar. So I'm not gonna double check if it has one little word off from it. And they say, look what I found. This is the best deal. Click on this. You're gonna find an amazing dress, piece of makeup, piece of tech, whatever it is. And then, because they know what you're into, they know what your friends are into. So if by simulating your friend, they can personalize these amazingly good emails by using AI and send it to you. You click it, give them information, and that's it. They've done a great job as far as they are aware. This is very crucial for individuals and organizations to be very, very vigilant, develop strong cybersecurity awareness, which you're doing right now by watching this video, and employ AI-driven defenses to mitigate the risk posed by these evolving social engineering attacks. This comes in the hand of me and you as an individual, and it comes in the hand of big companies that are providing this technology to us. So it's everybody's responsibility, not just ours. And number 4 is deepfakes. Now, we've all heard about deepfakes. Deepfakes are AI generated videos, audios, images, and so on that appear to be increasingly real. They can be used to create convincing impersonalizations of public figures, politicians, or business leaders to spread disinformation, defrauding individuals or organizations, or launch attacks against specific targets. I have put on the screen real and deepfake, and I want you to pause here and really look at these pictures. Don't they all literally look the same? Scary. Deepfakes technology, which uses AI, can create convincing fake videos or audio that are indistinguishable from reality. These synthetic media creations have raised concerns regarding potential misuse and impact on cybersecurity. And I just want to underline another thing. These deepfakes are unconsensual. Not necessarily illegal, because we haven't gotten to the point where the legislation does reflect this. It's getting there, slowly, everywhere. Sorry. I have a cat entering the room. He's going to be on to come out in a minute. It's getting there, very slowly, but it's not there yet. How many situations can you count just in your brain in the past, let's just say decade, in which misinformation has been spread? Especially in the past, I don't know, 3 to 4 years, 2 to 3 years since the, started. Disinformation, the way that people look like they say something and they don't. There's multiple AI tools that can fake, literally, anybody can use them. For a tiny fee, you can access them, put some video links or pull some videos from other sources, and it genuinely can create fake voices of people that sound insanely real. And with just a bit of research on that person, that's it. You have a great paragraph. You can use it as a phone call, or you can create a video or whatever. This technology is getting so good and it's so cool, but at the same time, we must not forget that this technology is also being used to harm us, and our cybersecurity is in danger because of it.
Today, we're going to create an avatar that looks and moves like me. We begin by smiling into the camera. I love to smile. Smiling's my favorite. And breathing gently for a short second. Is this what breathing looks like? I'm Joanna Stern, and I'm excited to host this video.
No, I am the real Joanna.
Okay, so I clone myself. Kinda.
Howdy.
Why? Well, the latest AI tools that generate text and images already make it hard to tell the difference between what's real and what's fake. What's coming next with AI-generated voice and video is going to blur the lines even more.
Cybersecurity expert Tiago Enriquez, who says he's now seeing insurance claims for this kind of fraud, showed us just how easy it is.
We're going to try and find some audio samples of you.
He pulled videos from my social media and uploaded clips to one of a growing number of voice cloning programs.
So it's literally a matter of dragging and dropping audio clips into this program.
That's it.
Then came typing what to say, and with the click of a button...
I already tried to call the bureau. It was weird no one answered.
Sounds pretty good.
But could I fool a colleague with it?
Hello? Are you crazy busy? I forgot my corporate card.
Oh no.
Can I borrow yours real quick? I just need to pay for a few things. I'll get the receipts.
It wasn't perfect. There were delays, and some sentences sounded more genuine than others, but...
I gotta run out and get my wallet.
It worked.
I've said all the bad things. Oh my god, everything loom and gloom, but what can we do about it? Something has to be done about it, right? And I keep mentioning this can be done, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen. But what can we do about it? How can we protect ourselves? How can companies protect from all of this? Well, I'm saying countermeasures. What can we do about it? While the use of AI in cyber attacks presents significant challenges, there are countermeasures that can help defend against these threats. There is some light at the end of the tunnel. Firstly, organizations must invest in AI-powered cybersecurity solutions, which I know it's fairly expensive, so don't come for me. I'm aware. By leveraging AI algorithms, this system can analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and detect anomalies in real time. As I said, we gotta learn as we go. Helping to identify and respond to potential attacks faster than ever before. We can't do that as humans. We need technology to do that for us. I have a video on my channel that talks about how can we utilize AI to fight cyber attacks, just in general. But I'll link it up here or up here, whatever it is. And I have a full playlist on AI and the dangers and the cool things that an AI can do. And I will keep talking about it. Secondly, collaboration between cybersecurity experts is also very important, as well as AI researchers and policymakers. By working together, all of us, not just one profession has to work on this, everybody has to work on this. We can develop robust regulations and ethical guidelines to govern the use of AI and mitigate its potential misuse in cyber attacks. This has to go beyond and beyond one CEO of one AI company, ChatGPT, talking to one Congress in one country. These policymakers need to work with experts very closely, as well as understand the level of granularity that the law needs to address and the potential future of AI. And it has to happen everywhere at the same time. I mean, it will be a gradual thing. We don't live in a perfect world, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here talking about this. But it has to happen everywhere, in every country, in every government, everywhere. Literally everywhere. Everybody has to talk about it. This AI is our future. We have to do something about it. And I've heard, I don't have a resource, so don't quote me on this, but I've heard some people saying that because when social media came around, it was such a new thing happening, and everybody was kind of like, didn't know what's going to happen, didn't know the dangers of it. Now it seems like, hopefully, we learned our lesson, and we're taking very, 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 very slowly, way too slow if you ask me, but we're taking it very slow with these technology to be able to release them to the public. And because of that, the legislation also takes fairly slowly to catch up with it. Legislation always takes a while. There is a quote somewhere saying that usually law is about 10 years behind technology. Might be able to find a resource for that for you. But these things are very important, and we need to push for more legislation because everybody, our children are being affected by this. We are being affected by this. Our parents are being affected by this. Our grandparents are being affected by this. Literally, if you're a human being and you're around technology, you're affected by this. And on that note, continuous education and awareness is very, very essential. Individuals and organizations should stay up to date with the latest AI-driven threats and adopt the best practices to protect themselves. This is not an easy job, and that's why you're here, right? This includes regular software updates. Please update your phones, your computers, your whatever you're using. Please update them. Please don't like next time you're trying to press like skip, maybe tomorrow. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Think about this face and say, don't do it. I'm going to take 5 minutes of my time. You're going to survive. I promise you, you're going to survive 5 minutes without your phone while it's being updated. Update your devices, please. I'm begging you, and I'm ordering you to do it. Don't click skip. Click, do it now. Update now. That's what you're supposed to click. What was I? Strong password. which I have a video on my channel, and you can find multitude of videos on YouTube, but you can watch my video, obviously, because you're here already, so you might as well. Multi-factor authentication. That's another thing. Please enable it. If you have the possibility, please enable it. If you work for a company, I think you're like demanded to enable that multi-factor authentication. But if you don't have it, and if it's like an optional thing, please enable it. Just do it. Just do it for me. Please enable it. You'll thank me later. You don't have to thank me later. It's okay. But you know what? It's better for you not to know, because nothing happening. It's a great sign. But if something happens and you haven't enabled that multi-factor authentication, the only person to blame is yourself. Sorry, at that point, I can't help you. And being cautious about sharing sensitive information online. Maybe double check with that friend when they send you a link. If it's a new chat from a new Facebook account from a friend that has the same name, maybe just go on the old chat and say, hey, did you just send me a link? Maybe send them a text message on their phone number. Maybe go and knock at the door. Go and have a cup of tea with them. Why not? We all have to socialize in person way more. So double check with them. You reach out to them rather than going into that message and saying, hey, is it really you? Obviously, they're going to say, yes, of course, that's me. What? No, don't do that. So also, if you get a phone call from a friend of yours that sounds similar, the voices sound similar, maybe just close the call and either send them a message or use a different media. Like if they have a weird request, just close the phone, call them back, or close the phone, shoot them a message on social media being like, hey, did you just call me? Like, what's going on? Send them an email, whatever. Just make sure you can check on your friends and on your family through multiple sources. Call, I don't know, a family member of theirs or a friend of theirs, be like, do you know what's happening with this person? Like, what's going on? Just double check. Just double check before clicking anything that looks malicious or giving any sensitive information to people, to technologies that look like it's coming from your friend, the request. Just double check with them. Now, I cannot emphasize how important awareness is in cybersecurity space. That's why I'm here. That's why there's so many people on YouTube talking about cybersecurity and how to become a professional as well. Please do join the profession. It's really nice out here. I know that not everyone is interested in technology and it's really hard to stay up to date with all of these things that I'm telling you. But honestly, watching a 10-15 minutes video for me every week, every other week, every month now, it's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. Just keep an ear out there. Think about this. You're trying to create a very simple password. Think about that password as being the key to your house. Now, everybody has the same key to their house, right? They don't. So try to use, you don't want to have the key to your house to be like the same key that can open like 10, 15 other houses. You want a very unique key, a very strong key, just want it to be yours and nobody to guess it. So as complicated as possible, right? So think about that password as the key to your house. You do want to lock your door every time you go. You do want to secure your house. You do want to secure your properties. You want to secure your things. We like our things. Most of us. I do. We like our things. Think about your password next time you have to set up a password as the key to your house and set a stronger one. By doing this and by doing all the awareness that you're doing right now, by being here, you can ensure that your digital footprint is protected. Now, in conclusion, I've talked so much. I'm gonna wrap it up a bit right now. While AI offers tremendous benefit, it also possesses significant risk when used for malicious purposes in cybersecurity. By understanding these threats and taking proactive measures, we can strengthen our defenses and safeguard our digital world. That's it for today. I hope you found it informative, thought-provoking, maybe a bit entertaining, trying to get better at it. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, and click that notification bell thing so you get notified every time I post a new video about any other cybersecurity topics. We're out here. So also let me know down in the comments which one of these dangers is the scariest one and what you're planning to do next time you have to set a password. Think about your key. For me, the scariest one is deepfakes. It looks way too real and it messes up with my brain. Like, bro, seriously. Wow. Now, remember, this is also my third video on AI, so I'm kind of wrapping it up now. I'm going to give you a break with AI. I'm going to take a break by talking about AI. But if you enjoyed this topic, I will link a playlist up here and also down below, so you can watch all of them. Please do watch them. Give them some love with some likes. Don't forget to subscribe. And also remember, staying informed and adopting best practices is crucial to maintain strong security measures. I'll see you next time with more cybersecurity topics. Bye!